A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the end. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it for Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The two forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Towns in at the center position.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. The offensive rebound. MP. Smith wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Brunson against MP. Good on the shot. 5 points in the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Brunson. In the corner. Shamet with it. It's tipped. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. It's good.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's MP after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. A 3 from MP. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Locked up there for Şengün. And here they come. Here's Shamet. And that one is stuffed right through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And in that two-man action, Smith can roll, pop out for a 3. Really, he's got the defense at his mercy.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the rejection by MP. Smith in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. 6 to shoot. MP passes to Thompson. The 3 from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Stolen by Brunson. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 10 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And here is MP. Smith on the wing. Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Rockets trail by 5. MP outside. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. To the paint, here's Brunson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 12 points for him.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Katie, a screen on Brunson. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Houston needs to get a shot. Durant gets the bucket.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save.
And Towns throws it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Releases from 15. And the rejection by MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Smith. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
The Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Now here's Brunson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Brooklyn.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. MP looking around. Durant with a screen on Brunson. MP passes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display. Stretching it out to throw that one down.
Brunson against MP. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Brunson goes in. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. And so, MP will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And so it's Houston with it. The Knicks making the shot. Eason passes to MP. 5 to shoot. Back to Eason. Here's Shepard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage.
Şengün's checked in for Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And MP subbed in for Josh Okogie. And New York with a change here, too. Shamet's checked in. Towns, the pass to Bridges. To the inside. And the rejection by MP.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And New York looking at who they've got. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Clarkson. Kicks to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Pass to Shamet. They get it back. The kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Towns has got 9.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
MP high post. He's got 9.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside, Towns. Clarkson outside. Pass to Shamet. The 3 is rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's MP. He's got 14. Out to KD. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 3. Left side, Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Three-pointers off the mark. The Rockets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And it's Jabari Smith in for Tari Eason. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by MP.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns. Greg is a 7-footer. is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Brunson scored the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
It's good. And now a 3-point New York lead.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Capella. MP outside. Will it go? It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson the pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. MP kicks to Durant. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. The 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Clarkson passes to Brunson. Out to Clarkson. That 3 off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
With the step back, here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Capella with a screen on Brunson. The drive by MP. Out to Thompson. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number 1 option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
Brunson with a clean look. Gets a very good look and converts. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. MP against Brunson. MP kicks to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
Oh, pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
MP outside. Comes up empty down low.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Shamet kicks to Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Capella with a screen on Brunson. To end the run, out to Smith. MP with it. He's got 14. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I like when MP takes initiative like this because it forces the defense to react.
Good on both. 16 seconds left in the first half. Now Brunson. 20 points for him. With 2 seconds left. That'll do it for the first half. New York ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Rockets.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's MP in at the point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. And it's MP with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. Thompson outside. Durant for 3. Here's MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
The kick out to Anunoby. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And they double up MP. Şengün passes to Smith. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. MP inside. Brunson covering. Şengün with the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Brunson barreling in. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
MP dishes to Smith. And they pick up 2. Smith's got 14 points for the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Towns. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How his last 10 games have gone.
He's right around 5 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, and talking to his coach, this team expects more from him. And that's a good problem to have as a player. It means your team believes in your abilities.
MP against Brunson. Pass to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And Şengün throws it down.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And here's Brunson outside.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And here's MP for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Shamet missing. And it's Houston's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Şengün with the screen for MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Pass to Bridges. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson, shooting foul as the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And
the ruling on the floor
The time
stands.
now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both good from the line that time.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 17-4 run. Back to Smith. And so Houston again turning it over. Well, we've seen some defensive wizards among the NBA's freshman class this season. Let's now take a look at the rookie steal leaders. MP is number 1.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you. And that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Brunson outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And checking out New York, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start, and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
NP passes to Şengün. And then Smith with the dunk.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
MP against Brunson. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Shamet with the steal. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Kevin?
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Goes up on the wing, and the Knicks good for 2.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. From deep, Brunson. Thompson with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. He's been dominant over the last month. First in scoring, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Towns dishes to Clarkson. And the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Here's MP. Over to the wing. Here's Shepard. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges passes to Clarkson. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
Eason, a screen on Brunson. MP kicks to Durant. Durant sets a screen for MP. Tries to watch out the damaging Durant flying right through.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Clarkson outside. Anunoby outside. And here we go. Fast break. MP shot it. And the dunk by MP.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Bridges misses.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
MP outside. Back to Durant for the tie. The putback. MP puts it back.
A high motor play from MP to get there for the putback.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And this game going back and forth, still very much in question.
And this, where your palms can get sweaty and nerves can become a factor. It's not a title, but best believe these players are very invested in the outcome.
Houston making some... Eason, a screen on Brunson. The drive by MP.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A score. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
On the court for the Knicks, the two forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. 5 on the clock. Out to KD. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges dishes to Robinson. From deep, Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Durant, the pass to MP, and here's the fast break. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
And here is MP. Pass to Eason. On the wing, MP. Knocked away. Knicks trail by 7. Out to Brunson. Lots of room. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, since halftime, they've raised the defensive pressure, and now they're turning him over.
Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. From deep, Brunson. Rockets with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Thompson. Back to MP. Eason with a screen for MP. Looking for Eason. He gets it there, and it's in there. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. The Rockets pull it in. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. MP fights for it.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Houston making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Yabusele. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's MP in the corner. Şengün with it. MP against Brunson. Şengün trying to free himself up. MP no good. Here's Shamet. Towns a screen on Thompson. Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. Nifty move. And here's Brunson outside. And another three for New York.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Down low, goes up. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Anunoby.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
MP with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Şengün. Back to MP. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Screen by Smith. MP. Strong move off the glass.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Outside, Anunoby. Bridges a screen on Smith. Anunoby. That one misses. Had a chance to tie it up. And so, MP will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Now Şengün. MP. Şengün against Towns. Layup no good. Anunoby throws it down. What an assist!
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Now, here's MP. Unloads from 9.
All eyes on MP.
This free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Brunson. Yep, that goes down.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
Now Towns. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. To tie it up. Buries the deep ball.
Oh, great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open three.
MP. Now Durant from deep. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Bridges. And the 3 misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Smith. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Thompson. MP outside. Durant with a screen on Brunson. MP. And there's the dunk.
Well, that's the guy you want with the ball. MP was ready, and he delivered.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line. Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thank you.